welcome back to Cars924. It is your boy and I am your host Kudzai aka Cars924, and today I bring you back with another review. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the place where everything is cars. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications to be alerted when a new video is dropped. So without any further ado, let's actually get started with the cinematic shots of the Mercedes Benz ML250. Then lately in the SUV segment, Mercedes-Benz has just been adding a whole new lot on their lineup, such as compact SUVs, crossovers, subcompact SUVs, and I personally feel as if that's a bit too overwhelming for me. But don't get me wrong, they're great cars, but I think that when they introduce the ML variant, this is where they hit the sweet spot. From the front of the vehicle, it's looking a little bit dated, but that's okay and doesn't look that bad. The grille looks pretty much peculiar and you don't ever see this type of design on any SUV. So chrome accents look fantastic and definitely do accentuate the look of the car. These headlights look thoroughly stylish, and then lastly I like the inconspicuous creases on the bonnet, and then also these black grills on top of that. This is a very iconic design from Mercedes and does set it apart from its competition. My favorite part definitely has to be the rear section, where the glass gives some sort of illusion that it curves around and makes its way around of it. And then the paint job has a nice and neat finish to it and makes it look modern and elegant. These are the 18-inch 10-spoke design Mercedes alloys, finished in silver and wrapped in some good quality Michelin tires. 255 on the rear and 255 on the front as well. And then lastly, you don't ever see this, but a small pinch of chrome on the side skirt and then on the bottom from the A pillar to the B pillar and also onto the C pillar. If I have to say, it's almost probably my favorite angle. I love how the taillights are in two sections and eventually get separated when the rear tailgate actually opens up. Nice bit of chrome glistening off the rear bumper, and then the tow bar, and then some hidden exhaust tips, and then lastly a low profile spoiler. Interior is pretty much minimalistic in terms of design. The instrument cluster reminds me of the one from the A200. I feel like they should have enhanced the look of it in order to match the price, and then the media controls have been integrated into the steering wheel. To the center console, the LCD screen is a bit too small for my liking and could have been bigger. These buttons on the control knob are solely for the use of the infotainment system, and then this button here is to disable the traction control. These are the hazards. This is the Eco Pro button to change the engine profile to make it perform much more efficiently. And then we've also got this button to turn off the blind spot detectors. Down below that we've got the climate controls, and then over here we have some storage, and then just beneath this cover we've got two cup holders for your beverages, and then we've got some extra storage here in the center console and then also in the dash. Back is the most spacious area of any vehicle that I've reviewed on Cars924. There's so much leg space that you can partially stretch out your legs and a whole lot of headroom as well. For some improved storage and practicality, they've actually added some storage nets on either side, and then right in the center here we've got some cup holders for your beverages. Just speak about the seats. They're great quality leather and have great contrast stitching in them, and they are very comfortable and hold you great in place. The boot again by far is probably the largest out of all the cars I've reviewed on Cars924. The material looks pretty cool that they've used to style the rear end of the huge boot space. There's an extra storage bin down below here just so you can fit some tools and nuts and bolts, and then some storage nets to keep some things to stop them from rolling around at this big boot space. So I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with certain aspects while majority of this car. The only thing I had an issue with was the instrument cluster and the infotainment screen, but above all, this is a really great car. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you know how to do. Make sure to leave a like. Tell me what you actually think about the Mercedes Benz ML250, and also don't forget to follow Cars924 on Instagram, which is Cars924_. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.